Everybody, I thought we could do something a little different today. I had some stuff I wanted to talk to you about, but I figured instead of just watching my hands flail around, we could do a flip through so we could see some of my earlier books, my Cat 22 books, while we look at some of the pictures that have been colored already, because I know a few of you like that as well. So this is Cat 22. This is one of my first projects. I did Deserted Cats, and then I did Cat 22. This is possibly one of my favorites that I've done. These things take time simply because, everything is hand-drawn. And I really enjoyed a lot of the pictures in this coloring book. But it's funny when I watch reviews, and it's usually, reviews from overseas, that they're not as familiar with the expression Catch 22, which is where I got the title from. So for the few of you who do not know, a Catch 22 is the thing you need, but it's also the same thing that's hindering that from happening. So for example, if your ladder is on the roof and you think, I really need to get my ladder down, but the only way to get it is I need my ladder to get to the roof to get the ladder. So, it's that. It's the thing that you need, is the thing that's stopping it from happening, is a Catch 22. So here I have 22 cats that you can't live with, but can't live without. So each of them have a little story about why you love them, why they drive you crazy, leading me to the name of Cat 22. And I wanted to share something else. So, every month there are certain challenges, or a lot of months. For example, Jake Parker came up with Inktober. So every October for the 31 days, you're supposed to ink something or illustrate something in inks. And what this does is by time you're at the last day of the month, you've kind of conditioned yourself to constantly be in the cycle of drawing. It's a really great exercise for illustrators. And I remember participating in it, and it does. By time the month is over, and the next day rolls around, the first of the next month, you're still in that zone where you want to draw. And that's kind of the point of these. But they have Mermaid, where every day you might color or draw a different mermaid. You have March of Robots, so in March, you do all these robots. So there's all these different things. Well, that got me thinking. There's so many of us who have started books and jumped from page to page and book to book, and we have all these coloring books lying around that are incomplete, and we tell ourselves, I'm not buying any more coloring books until I finish one. And that got me thinking, how cool would it be to do a coloring book that is nothing but national challenges? So I have already begun working on this. It is a huge undertaking, but my goal is to have a book out at the end of this year. So by the beginning of next year, those of you who are interested in it will be able to get it and then participate. So the idea of this book is each month we'll have 3 different pages. And then on each of those pages, you have a different national challenge. It makes it so you can sit down and color a whole image in 1 or max 2 sessions. And it just makes it more enjoyable. What I'm asking from you is if there's any particular day that you would like, and if you think about it, it's there, just type it in. But you could have National Hug a Kitten Day, National, Ice Cream Day, National Candy Corn Day. I'll be creative with it, but I'm just curious what days you would really like in a book. National Rainbow Day. There's, again, you think of it, it will be there. So this is some examples of what I've done so far, but I need this done. I've already started because this book needs to be finished by the 1st of next year, which means I need to have it done and out so y'all can get y'all's hands on it to be ready. So the idea is you could challenge yourself for each month to say, you know what, I'm going to have 1 page colored per month. Or you could try to, hit certain ones and post it on, National Donut Day. You could have that picture ready so you could share that on that day. I would just like y'all's input. And for the very few of you who think you could actually finish this book in the year, that would be phenomenal too. That'd be the ultimate challenge, is to say, I'm going to have this book done from the start of the year all the way to the end of the year. I'm going to hit each page on its date so it's ready to be posted. That would be a huge, I'm going to try that. I don't know if I can pull it off at my time, but I'm going to try it because I think that would be fun. So in the comments below, if there's one day you would really love, put it in here, because I want to make this book for y'all to be as excited about as I am. And last, I want to talk to you about something. So, we all have our fears. Some of us might be afraid of getting on an airplane because they're afraid it's going to crash, or some of you who are afraid to stand up in front of large groups of people and talk publicly. My big fear is failure. It has been, and that's a horrible thing because we learn from failing, and I'm very aware of that. But that's one of my little bugaboos. I don't like when I fail at something. So I have been working on something and involved in something for over a year now. So basically, I'm scared to say anything to anybody in the fear that it's going to fall through and just not happen, and then it'll officially be something that I failed at, that I said I was going to do, and for whatever reasons, I couldn't pull it off. So I'm sharing this with you now for those of you who actually stuck around long enough to hear this information. I have not shared it before really with anyone. So fingers crossed. I'm not saying what it is because I haven't quite hit the green go button yet, but y'all, I have not been involved in something that is this big in a very, very, very long time. And I've worked on very big things. I've accomplished some stuff that I'm very proud of, that my mama wants to hang on the refrigerator. I've got pretty good things under my belt, and this one makes me as nervous as it makes me excited. I am dying to share it with you. So hopefully very soon you will see a post that's gonna announce this news. And I feel like I've already said too much, and I know I haven't really said anything at all. But y'all, I am scare-sighted over this, and I'm just, if I didn't even tell you that, I think I would bust at the seams because it's really big for me. But I just want to share this with you, this little flip through this little book. I got a newsletter coming out real soon. For those of you who have stuck around, those of you who are involved in that. I got my Kofi still kind of going strong. I'm feeling really good about that. I'm trying to get my monthly things going on there too. So I got a lot of things in the works. But I needed to vent, to get some of this stuff out, and to ask for your help for my National Book Challenge. So please in the comments below, name a day that you just would love to color. If you don't know how to do that, you could either type in National Days in October and it'll pull up everything. There's a site that will pull up everything for that. Or if there's a day you want, for example, if you love dogs and you wanted a dog day, just type in Google National Dog Day. You type it in, it will pull it up. If they have things like Candy Corn Day and Donut Day, there will be a day for that thing you love. So look it up, let me know, and I'll see if I could put it in the book while I still have time. So until the next time, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all again really soon.